As part of our lecture series on application of integrals, today we are discussing about finding the arc length of the graph of a smooth function. A function f is called smooth on an interval if its derivative f dash is continuous on that interval. The continuity of f dash implies that a small change in x produces a small change in the slope f dash of x of the tangent line to the graph of f at any point xf of x. Consequently, the graph of f cannot have an abrupt change in direction. In other words, the graph of f has no curves or corners and the graph is a smooth curve. So the graph of a smooth function is always smooth. Now we are going to discuss about finding the arc length of the graphs of such smooth functions. Let f be smooth on closed interval ab. Then the arc length of the graph of f from the point P A f of A to Q B f of B is given by L is equal to integral a to b root of 1 plus f dash of x the whole square dx. Since f is smooth, this function is integrable and the length is given by integral a to b root of 1 plus f dash of x the whole square dx. Here x varies from a to b. This can also be represented in the form integral a to b root of 1 plus dy by dx the whole square dx if y is equal to f of x. By interchanging the roles of x and y in this equation, we obtain a formula for finding the arc length of the graph of a smooth function defined by x is equal to g of y on the interval c to d. That means here y varies from c to d and the formula is L is equal to integral c to d square root of 1 plus g dash of y the whole square dy, or that's equal to integral c to d square root of 1 plus dx by dy the whole square dy, where x is equal to g of y. Now we can find the lengths of smooth functions using these formulas. Example 1. Find the length of the graph f of x is equal to one by 3 x cube plus 1 by 4x on the interval closed interval 1 to 3. So here we want to find the length of the graph of this function from x is equal to 1 to 3. So here we have f dash of x is equal to 1 by 3, 3x square plus minus 1 by 4x square, that's equal to x square minus 1 by 4x square. Now we can find 1 plus f dash of x the whole square, and that's equal to 1 plus x square minus 1 by 4x square the whole square, that's equal to 1 plus 4x raised to 4 minus 1 the whole divided by 4x square the whole square, and that's equal to 1 plus 16x raised to 8 minus 8x raised to 4 plus 1 the whole divided by 16x raised to 4, and that's equal to 16x raised to 8 plus 8x raised to 4 plus 1 the whole divided by 16x raised to 4, and the numerator is a perfect square, 4x raised to 4 plus 1 the whole square divided by 16x raised to 4. And now we can find the length of the graph of the function using the formula integral a to b square root of 1 plus f dash of x the whole square dx. That's equal to, here x varies from 1 to 3, therefore 1 to 3 square root of 4x raised to 4 plus 1 the whole square divided by 16x raised to 4, or that's equal to integral 1 to 3 4x raised to 4 plus 1 the whole divided by 4x square dx, or that's equal to integral 1 to 3 x square plus 1 by 4x square dx, and the integral is x cube by 3 minus 1 by 4x from 1 to 3, and by substituting these values we obtain 53 by 6. Now we can have another example. Example 2. Find the arc length of the graph of the function y is equal to 2x minus 1 the whole raised to 3 by 2 from p of 10 to q of 560. So here we need to find the arc length from 10 to 516. Since here we are going to integrate this with respect to x, we need to find the x limits, and here x values varies from 1 to 5. And if we are doing this with respect to y, then we consider the y values. So the formula for finding the length is L is equal to integral 1 to 5 root of 1 plus f dash of x the whole square dx. That's equal to integral 1 to 5 square root of 1 plus f dash of x is equal to the whole raised to 1 by 2 the whole square dx, or that's equal to integral 1 to 5 square root of 1 plus 3 square, that is 9x minus 1 dx, or that's equal to integral 1 to 5 root of 9x. We know that the integral of root u is equal to u raised to 3 by 2 into 2 by 3. So we write 9x minus 8 the whole raised to 3 by 2, 2 by 3, and divided by the derivative of this, that's equal to 9. Is equal to 2 by 27 9x minus 8 the whole raised to 3 by 2 varies from 1 to 5. So we have 2 by 27 45 minus 8 the whole raised to 3 by 8 to minus 1. That's equal to 2 by 27 37 root 37 minus 1. We have example 3. Find the arc length of the graph of the function x is equal to 1 by 4 y raised to 4 plus 1 by 8 y square. From P of 3 by 8 1 to Q of 129 by 32 2. Here the function is given as x is equal to some g of y, and therefore we are going to integrate this with respect to y, and here y varies from 1 to 2. We need to find dx by dy. Dx by dy is equal to 1 by 4 4y cube plus 1 by 8 into the derivative of y raised to minus 2 is minus 2 y raised to minus 3. So this becomes y cube minus 1 by 4 y cube. And we have dx by dy, the whole square is equal to y raised to 6 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 16 y raised to 6. Now 1 plus dx by dy the whole square is equal to y raised to 6 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 16 y raised to 6, and that's equal to, we can write it as a perfect square, y cube plus 1 by 4 y cube the whole square. Now we can find the length by using the formula integral 1 to 2 square root of 1 plus dx by dy the whole square dy, that's equal to integral 1 to 2 y cube plus 1 by 4 y cube dy, that's equal to, the integral of y cube is y raised to 4 by 4 minus 1 by y cube's integral is 1 by 2 y square. So here we have 1 by 8 y square, varies from 1 to 2. We have 2 raised to 4 16 by 4 minus 1 by 8 times 4 32 minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8, that's equal to 16 times 8 minus 1 minus 8 plus 4 the whole divided by 32. 28 minus 9 plus 4 by 32, that's equal to 123 by 32. Thank you.